Hello everybody and welcome back. So here's some test footage of my thermal camera that I got, and I'll just be doing a voiceover. So here we're looking at a candle that's actively burning. So at the top right corner is a max temp that the camera picks up, and you see how hot that is, 446 degrees. And you can also see the smoke trail coming off of that, so that's pretty cool. And it's glowing bright red. Here we're staring at a dishwasher that just recently got done running. So yep, staring at the vents there, 125 degrees. You see that red crosshair too? So that's just the camera locking on to the hottest thing that it can see in its frame. Here's the sink, but I think that's just a reflection that we're picking up there, all those different signatures. Here's the internet router. You see how hot that is, 97, 96, 97 degrees. And you can also briefly see behind it just the heat trail, like going up the walls right behind it. So pretty neat stuff. And then looking up at the ceiling here, yeah, you just see trapped heat up there. Now here we are in the bathroom. There's me in the mirror, my thermal image. And yeah, you see the red crosshairs locking onto that light bulb, but that actually hasn't been on very long, so that temperature isn't as hot as it could get. There's the dryer that just recently got done running as well. You see all the heat glowing off of that. There's a washer, and behind there's a hot water valve you see glowing back there too. And yeah, you see all the heat that's behind the dryer going up the walls as well. Here we are at the bathtub. So here, I'm going to throttle in some hot water to show you guys what it looks like on the thermal camera. Yep, you see how bright red that water is. And then you see the max temp in the top right going up to 139 degrees. It's also pretty cool because you can see like each individual water droplet as well on the camera. Yep, 140 now. Yeah, every time it has a lag spike like that, that's just the camera's like auto shutter function, just auto adjusting itself. It's a little annoying. Here we're throttling in some cold water, and yeah, you see how dark that got. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. And now it's just all starting to drain down, and you can see the mixture of like the hot and the cold in there. Here we are staring at a smoke detector on the ceiling. I don't know why that has a little bit of heat coming off of it, to be honest, but I'm guessing it might just have to do with like the AC power that goes to it. This is the utility closet right here. There's a hot water heater. So yeah, you see all the heat coming off of that. The hottest point that the gun or the camera is finding is like 113 degrees. And you just see all the different parts on it glowing with heat. And there's my hand. I'm just going to push it against the wall and show you that the thermal camera can pick up my handprint just like that. And then here we are looking down, and you can also see my footprints on the floor as well when I lift off. And there's a vacuum that just recently got done running. So I think that's going to conclude it for this. So thank you all for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one.